Yes, yes, yes. Come on in. Yes, yes, Marcus. Yes, Marcus. Yes. Let's get it. Yeah, they're going to the pizza party. Pizza party. Pizza party. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton eating all the pizza. Damn. Damn. Pizza party. Pizza party. Drinking McCarty. Yeah, come on in. Don't make me freestyle. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Pizza party. Hillary Clinton, that's a pizza party. Bill Clinton, that's a pizza party. Jeffrey Epstein, that's a pizza party. Whoa. Yo. 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 Pizza sauce. Pizza sauce. Pizza sauce. Adrenochrome junkie. Adrenochrome junkie. Adrenochrome junkie. Adrenochrome junkie. Looking like a monkey. Looking like a monkey. Hollywood's dead and I heard Kevin Spacey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pizza party, pizza party, pizza party, yeah. Hold on, I'm still sharing this on Facebook. I gotta share this on Facebook, y'all. Hold on, man. Make sure you share like the video. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton chewing on that pizza sauce. I call them chewing on that pizza sauce. Yeah, nasty motherfuckers. Nasty motherfuckers. They call them red-handed. Comet pizza, comet ping pong. Hold on, y'all. Hold tight. I'm still sharing the video. I'm still sharing the video, man. We gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into it. Just hold tight. Yeah, because usually I like to start the show at like the 5-minute mark, but I'm too hyped for this one. Sorry if I was off beat. The live might be lagging. But I do got a song out there called Adrenochrome Junkie. It was that one stung. It stung so bad they took it off. They took it off all my platforms, man. They always shoot my songs down. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Shouts out to the family out there. Shouts out to the new members out there. Sign up. You go get your members only jacket, your Hypocrite Nation jacket, and I do got a logo for that, so you go put it on a shirt or a hat. Put on a trucker hat for you. Make sure you support the show. We in here again, and again. Now we already done heard about this before, but it's the non-believers. Somehow it's always the Johnny come latelys, lagging behind. Like they the last ones to know about this stuff. And it seemed like they the most outspoken at this point. The ones that didn't believe it, yeah, they the ones who they're the ones that's the most outspoken, but they cannot connect the dots. To connect the dots, you would have to actually be in the midst of the conversations back then. They was not in the midst of these conversations, y'all. Do not mind these people at all. Okay? If anybody has anything to say about the Epstein's list, and they was not indulged in serious conversations, especially with Q. Especially with Q. If you weren't part, you didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, attach yourself to it 100%. But if you weren't a part of that conversation, shit, I can't. Shit, I know you don't know nothing about no damn fouls. And they know the average ignoramus was not about to go through 3 million fouls. Yeah, they know a lot of people is not about to go through them fouls. See, usually they'll use the brainwashing program. The brainwashing program in social media. I hope y'all know these apps are brainwashing mechanisms. The thing is, if you're stupid, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. You're helpless. You're at this wheel, the wheel of AI, the artificial god. And some say, some say this artificial light is secretly changing our DNA. The Y chromosomes have left the man. Yes, they said the Y chromosomes is disappearing, and you guess what? How they doing it? They doing it through they doing it through your phone. Let me be honest with you, because they say the eyes is the window to the soul, and if they could, switch out the soul or do a soul swap, yeah, I think they've mastered. They know more about us than we do ourselves. The evil motherfuckers know more about us than we do ourselves. I hope y'all know that, right? Because it seems like they always 10 steps ahead of everybody else. And that was the whole point of the serpent in the garden. The serpent in the garden was actually trying to do you a favor. But guess what? Modern day scholars demonize this deity that was trying to give you the knowledge of good and evil. Now, why wouldn't you want the knowledge of good and evil? So you don't get tricked by Hillary Clinton. Duh. So you don't become liberal poo. Okay? Liberal poop. That's what they are at this time, at this moment. Now, the thing is, let's get into this, family. She's disgusting. She got Kuru and all that. I'm waiting on them to shape shift. That's what I'm waiting on next. Waiting on them to shape shift. So we're going to go into this government oversight. And I can't believe they releasing all these damn videos, man. This shit crazy, family. This shit, John Podesta, all of that. The Standard Hotel, Adam Shifty Schiff and the Standard Hotel. If they don't know nothing about these topics, Anthony Weiner and shit. Anthony Weiner, he said his laptop was sick. Very vile. Disgusting. But guess what? That's their religion. Their religion is pedophilia. So, how old was Mary when she got pregnant by the Holy Ghost? 12, 11 years old. So, these people think they God, and they think they can impregnate somebody's daughter named Mary. The Virgin Mary, because they think they God. So that's why they do it. Because they actually do the real rituals out the Bible. They're actually reacting out the Bible. And the reason why they get away with it, because you agree with the damn story. I told you that's how it goes. I told you that's how religion goes. You agree with some shit, the evil people go do it, because that's gonna be their salvation. Especially here. That's gonna be their salvation. And that's their universal, make it basically skip their universal karma and reincarnate right back on earth and do the same shit over and over again. How else you think these motherfuckers been sacrificing kids for thousands of years? They've been reincarnating through you, in the name of the Lord, in the name of Christ, through you. So let's get into this son of a bitch. She got the ugliest face I ever seen in my damn life, man. Her head like a damn bell pepper, man. And what there's been photos out there where some say she's replaced too. Because the thing is, some say she was taller than Bill at one point. Yeah, some say she was taller than Bill Clinton at one point. In one photo. I don't know if she had platforms on or what. Yeah, Bill Clinton, he's 6, ain't he like 6'7"? In this photo, Hillary Clinton was 6'8". I said, what the fuck? If you tapped in, you know what photo I'm talking about. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I got to make it somewhat entertaining. So let's get to what this blueberry ass son of a bitch got to say. Okay? Because she thinks she blue and red. Okay, these Democrats, they know how to be blue and red. All right? And she's good at doing both. But we all know her time is near. And she knows she gonna be on that Gitmo. She gonna be allegedly this is crimes against humanity, family.
Sure.
Fun.
Okay, so we have talked about those connections. In past public statements, as in 2017 speeches and interviews, you described Pizzagate as a baseless conspiracy theory, alleging you and others ran a child sex trafficking ring from a Washington pizzeria basement. Have you reviewed any 2025-2026 Epstein files that were released that you believe reference or relate to those specific 2016 claims regarding the Podesta emails, Comet Ping Pong Pizza used as code possibly?
Comet Ping Pong.
Sorry,
You're saying about whether she's reviewed emails in the Epstein files, which relate to the wacky Pizzagate
You
scandal.
could characterize it however you want. I just would like to know if she's familiar with any of them.
So excuse me.
She turning into John Podesta, right? This look like AI, man. This look like AI for real, man. They got her under some damn special camera too. Them graphics is amazing. They got her in HD. Hootie hoo. Boy, what you gonna do? Where y'all Democrats at? Where y'all Democrats at, man? She getting asked about Pizzagate, John Podesta. See, they said Tucker Carlson. He was a delivery boy. Tucker Carlson. He was a delivery boy for comic. That's why he mad Iran getting blown up. Because I think Iran was paying his ass, wasn't they? Somebody was paying him. Yeah, man, this shit getting heavy, man. And rest in peace to those fallen soldiers, man. Who sacrificed their goddamn life to Uncle Sam. Sacrificed their life to Uncle Sam, bro. You know. Damn, you get what I'm saying? But how they play it, it's a numbers game. You'll sacrifice three pawns for the whole group. That's at that level. That's at that height level. That's even though it's demoralizing. Yes, it is. It is demoralizing. But at that height of the secret society, them numbers must be done. Them numbers must be played. And to them, those are some good numbers. I'm just telling you how it goes. Just tell you how it goes, man. It ain't gonna be peaches and cream. It ain't gonna be peaches and cream, man. We already know that. We got sleeper cells over here. Just blame. You can always blame. You can always blame the one before. You can always blame the one before. So what they say, 47 years of tyranny with this damn Iranian regime and shit. And now they over here sleeper cells and shit. Let's go. They activated. That's why I said they putting out MOs not to go fucking out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might come in there, Olive Garden, wet that shit up while you eating fucking linguine and shit. For real. Somebody come in McDonald's, hit you over the head. And guess who they looking for? Well, we gotta do a show on this, boy. We gotta do a show because you know they looking for Trump supporters. You got Trump on your fucking. They bound to fucking pull up on your ass and shoot your whole family up for real. I recommend you get that Trump shit out your off your shit unless you strap the fuck up for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't be no regular Trump supporter just running around here without that you know what on you for real. I'm telling you, because my Iranians sleeper cell mode, they go. Guess whose house they going to? Guess whose house road? You see what I'm saying? They riding around their houses. You better take that shit down. Better take that shit down for about a month. No, shit, not a month. Like, give it about 6 months. Get about to the end of the year. I'll take that shit down for real. I'm the biggest Trump supporter ever, but you know, what's more important, your family? You know what I'm saying? For real, this real shit. See, I deal with real topics. Let that shit cool off. Take them motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? For real. Cause I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I put myself in the mind of a fucking crazy lug nut, a fucking crazy eye radio out this bitch. If I was a crazy eye radio, guess what I would do? Ride around looking for Trump flags and shit, sitting outside. For real. That's what. If I was a crazy, that's what I'm saying. Are you about it? Or you gonna tap out? What is it? You gonna let it cool down? Then pop your head back up? Or you go out? Like I said, you better have guns in that bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Don't be no Trump head and you got a flag and you ain't got no fucking strap. That's all I'm saying. That's all. The Trump flag gotta go. The Trump bumper sticker gotta go with the strap. You gotta go with the strap. Man, no fucking. You better take that shit. You better scrape that motherfucking shit off your shit now. You better get that Gooby gun and scrape that motherfucking shit off now. I'm telling you right now, because you got some crazy Iranians out here looking at bumper stickers and shit. I'm telling you right now. Y'all think I'm playing? I always gotta tell y'all the real shit, because y'all just glaze over what the fuck I'm saying. I'm about to quit. I'm quite frankly tired of that shit too. Y'all glaze over what the hell I'm saying, and y'all go with the fucking big wigs. Guess what? The big wigs didn't get you nowhere, did they? Now y'all turning against the Hodge twins. I turned against the Hodge twins fucking 4 or 5 years ago. And this is how they designed it too. They designed it to where if you knew what was going on too early, the rest of the hive mind was gonna turn on you. And then, guess what? I told you so. Everything I have said has came to manifest destiny. Everything I've said, I be wishing I'd be wrong too. I be wishing I'd be wrong. Sometimes I'll just throw shit out there just to be wrong. I'll be like, man, let me just say this. But shit, I done raised my vibration so high throughout the years. Shit, I'm damn near Negro Diamonds out this bitch. Let's get into the video. I'm about to give me a soda pop right quick.
Your question is about whether or not she has reviewed any emails in the Epstein release files about Pizzagate.
Correct.
Pizzagate was totally made up. It was an outrageous allegation that ended up hurting a number of people, that caused a deranged young man to show up with his assault rifle and shoot up a local pizzeria. I can't believe you're even referencing it. You should be.
There are connections to the language.
Well,
I'm
the
not talking
QAnon
about,
people believe there are. So
I don't know what QAnon
have at
people
it.
believe.
Have at it.
But you've accused certain parties, and I think even right now today, of promoting slow walking or information in ways that fuels conspiracies. In your view, did any Epstein Maxwell related investigations or file handling pre or post 2019 contribute to or intersect with the spread of Pizzagate style theories about Democrat figures?
Objection.
I have no way of answering. That is the most
speculation.
ridiculously.
Pizzagate,
Have you or your representatives identified any Epstein file content that has been misinterpreted online to revive those claims? And what steps, if any, have you taken to clarify?
Again, object on the ground of.
I think that this is all very
Speculation.
reasonable.
Well, first of all, I don't follow the crazy conspiracy stories that are online. I regret that anybody does. I find it quite sad, but also disturbing that people would believe some of.
what happened to the 9 police officers? I think it was 12 in New York when they stumbled across the damn information. What happened to it? What happened to it, Hillary? Are they going to tell us what happened? They got way more evidence than what she's telling. So she's in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
What is put forth, like Pizzagate. So I have taken no steps to review anything
Do you think
that might have
pizza-
any connection to something which I think is totally bogus.
That
John
you think?
Podesta,
No,
2016 campaign chair, appears
you don't
in some
think
Epstein
nothing.
file
You think
content.
it's real?
Social overlaps or mentions. Were you aware of any of the Podesta related communications in the released files?
Can you
that-
please provide examples or the evidence that you would like us to review or the exhibits that reflect that in
I
order
can
for her to
get
be able to
I
do
can
that?
get some
I mean,
exhibits
somebody
and
starts
pause
with
this
a
question
question
Speak
in
to
the
that when you
meantime.
provide those.
I will get those and I will skip that question
The
until
Congresswoman
we can.
asked generally if she's aware.
Generally, she is asking if she's aware of specific information that is in the files that you all are relying on. Please provide the witness with
If your
copies of that
client
materials.
doesn't know or has no
I
recollection,
bet her
she's
breath
free to
stink
state so.
too. I
We're
bet her
also
breath
welcome to
stink.
actually see the information that you're speaking
And
to.
again, the
I bet she look just completely just. If she take her fucking clothes off, you'll see all kind of scales and lizard type skin. You'll see all kind of shit, man. This ain't who you think it is. She from across the ice wall, all right? That's what I think. I think they from across the ice wall. Cause her head is big too. Her head is enormous to be a woman. And she tried to cover it up with all that damn hair. Hillary ain't real. Bill, look at Bill. Bill ain't real either. Bill, he's frozen. Jim Carrey, we gotta go into Jim Carrey. New revelations about Jim Carrey too. Hold on. Let's pull this back up, family.
representative is asking general.
I mean,
general
really,
questions.
I mean, I expected a lot of interesting questions today, but Pizzagate was not on my list.
It's okay. We're asking all sorts of things here.
You certainly are. You certainly are.
We're just trying to get the truth out. to
Yeah,
you.
we know about the
Well, that was
adrenochrome,
very
bitch.
helpful.
We know about the adrenochrome. God
Are
damn.
you aware of any files that were on Anthony Weiner's laptop in a folder that
Yes,
was
bitch.
titled insurance, life insurance, with a zip file titled
Excuse me,
frazzle?
I'd like the chairman's
This is
ru- no,
way
I'd like the
outside.
chairman's
Frazzle drill,
ruling.
yeah.
Is this
Way
within the
outside
scope?
This,
Is this within the scope,
if
Mr.
the
Chairman?
chairman rules that it's not.
Mhm.
Mr.
Frazzle
Chairman,
drill.
Based on what you said in the public
Frazzle
hearing,
drill.
is this within the scope?
We can go off the record.
Mr. Chairman, is this within the scope?
We'll go off the record.
Yes, it's in the scope. We ain't going off record, bitch. Put that shit back on record, whore. Bitch caught red-handed. And we got more. Jim Scary. Let's go into Jim Scary, okay? Let's go into Jim Scary, because that bitch caught red-handed, y'all. Jim Scary was was Jim Scary's WordPress fake? Here's what his representative said. The A-list comedic actor known for his wild and erotic facial expressions in a hit blockbuster like The Mask, The Grinch, Ace Ventura, Blase, 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 drag artist Alex Stone. So this is Alex Stone. But I think they fucking lying. I think he's really dead. They got to come up with something, because the real one ain't came out yet. We ain't seen the real one yet, have we? No, we haven't. We ain't seen the real one, so that's what it says. That he was impersonating the actor at the 26th César Awards in Paris on February 26th. That's what they say. I don't believe it. I think he's really dead, man. I think a lot of them are dead. I think they living through vicarious through actors and AI and all these. You can't tell. You got to think they got the best AI. They got the best AI out there. They could tell. They're so good with their AI. They could teleport. Basically, they on teleportation mode. They teleporting at this point. All right, it just is what it is. Now, let's go into some more stinky dirt. There's a lot of stinky dirt out there. I'll be honest with you. There's so much stinky dirt out there. We gonna go into a Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is one of them too. Nick Fuentes said he voting blue. He want MAGA to vote blue this year, midterms. Told you, man. Quit listening to these gumps, man. And Nick Fuentes, he's a homosexual, but people raise him up like Jesus Christ. That's why I had to step away. I said, wait, just wait. You'll get your smack in the face, you fucking hypocrites, you. And the hypocrites are on both sides. I mean, by God. At least listen to certain people when they tell you something. At least take it in consideration. When somebody tell me something about what's going on, I take it in consideration, because I might not always be right. I might just be in my feelings, or I might just be blind. You know what I'm saying? Some people bring stuff in my attention like, hey, man, I'll think about it. I'll process it. And if it's good, I'll keep it there. If it's bad, I'll keep it there. You see what I'm saying? So let's go into what this brother got to say about Nick Fuentes. Shout out to this brother. Usually he be exposing the Hodge twins. Keep an eye on the Hodge twins. All right. See, we exposed the Hodge twins years ago. Like I said, we got crucified for it. We exposed. I was calling Candace Owens a demon before it was popular. And I wasn't calling her a demon because of Erica Kirk either. See, if you just now calling her a demon because of Erica and Charlie, you Johnny come lately in my book, okay? In my book of Eli, you are Johnny come lately. It should be no, oh, I didn't know this or this, because you gonna play it off as you didn't know. But there's some people out there that knew. But guess what? Our voices was never heard. Our voices was never heard, man. So, like I said, a lot of people got shunned because there's a season for truth and there's a season for lies. A lot of people got shunned, but check this out.
Did anybody check in on Nick?
We need in 2026 for this administration to be shut the down. What does this administration do other than cover up the Epstein files, embezzle money through government contracts, and bring us to war for Israel? This administration needs to be shut down immediately. Do not vote in the midterms. And if you do, vote for Democrats. This.
So for those of y'all who are wondering what's got little Nikki's panties all in the bunch, essentially what happened was this. Yesterday, his sugar daddy, or at least one of many, was eliminated, executed, turned into a pile of dust. That's right, folks. The Ayatollah of the Islamic regime of Iran that was occupying Iran, or more specifically Persia, was taken out by both President DJT, the GOAT, and President Bibi. Now, old Nicholas Juanito Fuentes seemed to be disturbed by this heinous act, this malicious and uncalled for attack on an innocent man who had simply massacred tens and thousands of his own people while simultaneously yelling out death to America for decades. Yeah. So, I guess it makes sense that as opposed to continuing to support the very same president who is quite literally following through on everything that he promised to do, we should just go ahead and vote for Chuck Schumer, right? Hakeem Jeffries. That's what we need to do. As conservatives, it's obviously more rational for us as America First to vote for the Democratic Party that literally hates America. Make it make sense, Nicholas. Make it make sense.
Call that boy Nicholas. Yeah, man. Nicholas is tripping. Everybody's tripping right now. Whoopi Goldberg got exposed to. Whoopi Goldberg, The View, they crashing out for real. They crashing out for real. Everybody's crashing out, man. It's a sight to see. So I wanted to show y'all this because this is going, I don't know what the hell happened to his neck. I don't know what happened to my guy's neck, but looked like it's been sliced. I don't know if he woke up like this or what. He got a nasty rash. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it was a drone. It could have been a drone. You see what I'm saying? It could have been a drone, fam. What is that, Brody? I don't like seeing that shit. Like the bruise on his hand. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? He got skin cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? So, let's pull this up. Because she was asked all kind of questions, fam.
Very much about at all.
And then how do you know Howard Lutnick?
Howard Lutnick.
I know Howard Lutnick because when I was senator on 9/11, the firm he headed, Cantor Fitzgerald, suffered the greatest loss of life. As I recall, something like 650 of his employees were murdered by terrorists that day. Howard Lutnick missed being a victim because he was delayed dropping his child off to kindergarten. You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Now you're going to
This was what I spent my time doing.
I'm a survivor trying to look out for other
survivors,
trying to
and I was taking care of the people who lost 3,000 lives.
And now you're being defiant and indignant today.
You asked me
I have met
Howard
with Epstein survivors. I'm a survivor myself. You have emails. You've denied that Jeffrey Epstein, that you tried to get Jeffrey Epstein to give money to you.
I did not.
Howard Lutnick was
If you have an email with me asking Jeffrey Epstein for money.
I have an email from Howard Lutnick sending it to Jeffrey Epstein and his people to raise money for you for an event, an intimate event for you at his offices at Cantor Fitzgerald. You're going to sit here today and obfuscate and say to this committee, you didn't try to get money from Jeffrey Epstein when there was an intimate event in an email that Howard Lutnick emailed to Epstein's people and Epstein to get him to come to your intimate event at Cantor Fitzgerald, a very small event. And so I'm not going to public. You want to yell at me, that's fine, but I'll yell right back. Well, okay? I am looking out for survivors. I'm doing the job that you would not do and refuse to do as Secretary of State. Thank you, and I yield back to
I'm going to finish.
She's in big trouble, y'all. She's in very big trouble. That's all I got to say. Bill Clinton, he's in very big trouble. Hodge twins. You see what the Hodge twins are doing to y'all brain? They posting different posts on different social media sites. One is one might be leaning pro-Trump, one might be hating Trump. This is why people be like, "Oh man, the Hodge twins ain't doing nothing wrong." Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You just on Facebook because they know Gumps are just on Facebook. They don't get off. You know what I'm saying? The brainwashed people, they only on Facebook. I can't handle all these apps on my phone. I'm gonna have one app. You gotta have all of them at this point because you go look stupid. And I told you, Facebook was the app to make you look like a hypocrite. Facebook is the app where everybody posts everything on last, sir. Facebook gets all the junk. So you might get some shit that happened 3 years ago. You just now find it out. Just now find it out. Weird. Weirdo shit. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all we got. Somebody try to put a bomb outside of Trump Tower. Suspicious package came in. So, you know, they're trying to do your boy in again. So, let's get into this then. Let's get into this joint because Bill Clinton, he's pedo man 95. Okay, he's pedo man 95. He gets away. He gets away with a lot of stuff. And allegedly, we all know he has a interracial child. Allegedly, he has an interracial child.
Have you ever had
that looks just like him?
An individual by the name of Shantae Davies?
I believe Shantae that's a distinctive name, and so I think that was the name of one of his flight attendants.
Okay. She's been described on being on a 2002 Africa trip and providing massages. Was she or any other young female on that trip underage at that time?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Did you ever
boy, shaking, man. Boy, shaking.
Contact from her or anyone else on that trip?
You've seen the pictures. There was one time when I was sitting up and I got a back rub, a neck rub.
Okay.
And I think Shantae did it, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you ever visit Epstein's Little St. James Island?
No.
We have Virginia Guthrie, who has testified seeing you on the island with 2 young girls. Did this occur at all? Okay. Why do you think she would have made that claim?
Objection, speculation. He can't possibly.
Have you ever met her or any other Epstein associated underage girl?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge. What the fuck? Motherfucker just said no. Said not to your knowledge, that means you don't know. Oh, yeah, not to my knowledge. He's in trouble, man. This dude is in trouble. This dude is in trouble. Let's look at this. Let's pull this up. The view's in trouble too. The view's in trouble too. The view's in big trouble. Okay. They lying on Trump right now. All right.
But there was a presentation made by the FBI.
A presentation made by the FBI. Okay.
And the witness stated that Jeffrey Epstein introduced her to Trump.
A witness stated that Jeffrey Epstein introduced her to Donald Trump. So this is the witness, the actual person who had the interaction with both Epstein and Trump, right? That's what this news person for ABC News is relaying to you. Okay.
Who subsequently forced her head down and punched her in the head.
Okay. So we actually have the document that she's referring to here. It has the complaint summary that the FBI had laid out. And here's what it said. Blank, the name is redacted because, you know, blank reported an unidentified female friend who was forced to perform oral sex on President Trump approximately 35 years ago in New Jersey. All right, now let's just pause there for a minute. The actual victim, alleged victim in this case, is not the person who's talked to the FBI. Now, Sunny Hostin just said that that was the case. Sunny Hostin just reported to her ABC News audience that an alleged victim of this incident told the FBI something, but that's not the case at all. It was a friend of the alleged victim. So already you've got hearsay. Already this is hearsay, one person removed, right, from the alleged victim here. Also, it took place 35 years ago in New Jersey. The friend told Alexis, I don't know why they didn't redact the name there, that she was approximately 13 to 14 years old when this occurred. And the friend allegedly bit President Trump. And the friend was allegedly hit in the face after she laughed about fighting Trump. And the friend said she was also abused by Epstein. So the entire thing is hearsay. The entire thing is not from the alleged victim. It's from person removed from the victim. Also, the timeline does not make sense because if you count back the 35 years they're talking about, it was the early 80s, and there is no known connection between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein that early on in the 80s. Also, the person who matches the so-called alleged victim in this case also has a criminal history, and there's just a whole lot of reasons why this story never rose to the level of the FBI acting on it, okay? But that didn't stop Sunny Hostin from very seriously, very dramatically delivering all of those details, erroneously, by the way, to the audience. And as our friend Ben Domenech over at Fox News points out, The View is a news program on ABC. A news program on ABC, which kind of ups the ante there in terms of what your responsibilities are for reporting the news. And one other aspect of this that I think is incredibly important to point out, and that is that as all of this information is dumped and all of this stuff is out there and everybody just wants to say, well, yeah, I mean, it might not be true, but it's out there, so we've got to report it. Well, first of all, that's not the case. Just because it's out there doesn't mean that you have to report it, number one. Number two, and this is the most important thing about every allegation that you hear about Donald Trump right now, especially this one, which is a major one. I mean, this is huge, right? Every single thing that you hear right now from the Epstein files that involve Donald Trump, Merrick Garland knew about, Christopher Wray knew about, and Joe Biden knew about. And before that, back in 2016, during the presidential election between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama knew about it, and his attorney general knew about it, and James Comey knew about it, and John Brennan knew about it, and Susan Rice knew about it. And to all of those political operators, people who were more than happy to bring the Russian collusion hoax to the level of FBI counterterrorism investigation and FISA warrants. The same people who were fine bringing in Jack Smith to press charges against Donald Trump at the federal level for his activities on January 6th and worked with district attorneys in Fulton County, Georgia, and in Manhattan to bring charges against Donald Trump for God knows what. They never took these charges seriously enough to bring charges against President Trump or fully investigate President Trump because they dismissed these allegations. Those people, Biden and Merrick Garland and Christopher Wray and Barack Obama and James Comey and John Brennan and James Clapper, none of them took these allegations seriously. But Sunny Hostin, she's quite sure that this is it for Donald Trump, that it's got to be true.
It's crazy, man. Shit's diabolical. Hope he sues our fucking ass off too. But yeah, I'm about to head out. Make sure you share and like the video. We out.